wanted the future of AI video? You got it. Welcome to Seedance 2.0 on HeyGen.
How are you doing this? I've been chasing you for miles, this road, this world. None of this is real, is it?
None of it. You're standing inside my imagination.
Wait, the road, the sky, the bikes? You generated all of this?
Yeah, every single frame.
That's actually insane. How did you do it?
Seedance 2 on HeyGen, baby.
I need to learn this, like right now.
Good, because that's exactly why we're here.
All right, first let's create our avatar clone. This is a required step if we want to use either Seedance 2 or the Avatar 5 motion engine, and it is what keeps the character looking consistent throughout. I left the link to HeyGen down in the description. Once you open it and log in, you'll land on this page. In the left-hand sidebar, click on Avatars. Once you're there, hit Create Avatar in the top right corner. You'll be asked to choose between cloning a real person or creating a virtual character. The real person cloning method is better optimized for both Avatar 5 and Seedance 2. But I found a workaround that actually lets you use a virtual character, or an AI influencer inside Seedance 2. And I will show you exactly how, later in the video. Now, if you want to clone a real person, the process is simple. HeyGen asks you to record just 15 seconds of yourself. You can use your webcam, your phone, or upload existing footage. No studio required. Just make sure your face is clearly visible and you have decent lighting. When it comes to cloning a real person, HeyGen runs a strict identity verification system designed to prevent anyone from generating likenesses of people without proper authorization. That's why they were able to team up with Seedance and use real people in videos. They know it's actually you, and not some random celebrity. One thing that matters more than your setup: be expressive. A flat, lifeless recording gives you a robotic avatar. Genuine energy gives you something that actually looks and feels like you. Once the motion capture is done, HeyGen will offer you a voice clone. I strongly recommend doing this separately from your video clip, as it gives the AI more material to work with and produces a much stronger result. But what if you don't want to use your own face? That is where virtual characters come in. You can create one directly inside HeyGen by clicking Design with AI and describing exactly how your character should look. But for this tutorial, I am using my own image. After all, I am an AI influencer myself. As you can see, I already have a bunch of virtual characters created. Let me quickly show you how to set one up before we jump into Seedance 2. So I'll click Upload Photo and select the images I prepared. Once they are uploaded, you'll be asked to provide some details about your AI character. Once you are done, simply click Continue. After that, we are asked to choose a voice for our character. You can select from the big library HeyGen offers. But the best part is that you can import voices from 11 Labs and use those directly inside HeyGen. That is actually the workflow I am using with my AI character. So I have the voice already imported from 11 Labs, it is right here, and I am just going to select it, and we are all set. Now the moment you've been waiting for. Seedance 2. If you created a digital twin of yourself, Seedance will work perfectly with no issues. The problems come up when you try to use an AI-generated character instead. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I found a way to get consistent results with AI characters using reference images. Let me show you exactly how. On the left side, click the Apps tab. You will see a range of custom features that HeyGen offers. I'll select Generate AI Video since we want to work with Seedance 2. This will bring us to the AI video generator. As you can see, this is where I generated all footage for the intro video. First, we need a prompt that we'll use to generate the video that we want. There is a specific prompt structure that works incredibly well in Seedance 2, and I put together a prompt that trains ChatGPT or Claude to follow that exact structure and deliver the best possible prompts for your videos based on your own ideas. Just copy the full prompt from the Google Doc, paste it into Claude AI, and hit Enter. Now that Chat is fully optimized to generate professional Seedance 2 prompts. This is exactly how I generated all the prompts for the intro scene. I simply typed out a basic idea into the prompt box, something like a cinematic fast motorbike drive on a highway, multi-shot sequence. And Claude transformed that into a powerful, ready-to-use prompt that I just copy and paste directly into HeyGen. So I had an idea to create a fast and epic bike chase that leads into a conversation between two characters. With that vision in mind, I started building out the characters. Since Seedance 2.0 does not allow you to use AI-generated avatars directly, we have to work with reference images instead. So the first thing I did was build a fresh set of character reference boards for both me and my AI character Tiffany. I needed both of them fully geared up on the bike, helmet off, and with all the necessary close-up shots so Seedance has enough visual information to work with. And all of this was done completely free inside Google Flow, using Nano Banana 2. Before using them as reference though, I upscaled them to 4K inside Magnific AI. And this is not just about making the image bigger. When you upscale reference images to 4K inside Magnific AI, the model recovers fine details in the face, skin texture, hair, facial features that are simply not visible at lower resolutions. The higher the detail in your reference image, the more Seedance has to work with when it tries to match your character in the next generation. And that is the full setup for character consistency. First, I generated a close-up shot of my character talking. I used only his reference images combined with this prompt, and here is the result I got.
You wanted the future of AI video? You got it. Welcome to Seedance 2.0 on HeyGen.
I liked how the video turned out, but I wanted something more epic for the very beginning. Something like a shot of the Earth rotating with a hard zoom in and an FPV drone transition straight into the bike. I already had a prompt for an Earth zoom in transition, so I just tweaked it inside Claude. I extracted the first frame of the video we just generated, uploaded it to Claude, and asked it to modify the prompt so it finishes on that exact frame. Then I copied and pasted that into the prompt box and uploaded the extracted frame as a reference image, so Seedance knows exactly which frame to land on at the end. This is the result I got. I took that footage and sped it up a bit to achieve better pacing for the intro. Next, I wanted to create the actual cinematic highway race. The idea was a multi-shot sequence of both characters racing fast down the highway. So I uploaded both character reference sheets into Claude and asked it to generate multiple prompts showing them driving fast and racing each other. Then I took one of those prompts, pasted it into the prompt box, and added the upscaled character reference boards for both characters. And this was the first result I got. Overall, the video turned out really good. Some parts of the video did not generate properly, but since this is a multi-scene video, we can still pull a lot of usable clips from this generation. So I repeated the same process over and over, generated prompts with Claude based on the idea I had in mind, and used the same reference image strategy throughout. For the best results, give the model as much context as possible, and always add fresh reference images as you generate new scenes based on what you are trying to achieve. Once you have all the scenes for your complete story, download them and start placing them on the timeline, in whatever video editor you prefer. From there, cut exactly what you want to keep, and start building the story from scratch. That is exactly how I put together the intro for this video. On top of Seedance's generated sound effects, I added custom sound effects from the Ocular Sound library to make the audio design even stronger, plus a music track from Epidemic Sound. This was everything about the intro part of this video. But now you are probably wondering, how did I actually manage to record this entire tutorial? A long talking head video, consistent voice, consistent character, no real person in front of a camera. How does that even work? That is exactly what I'm going to show you right now. For the tutorial section, I wrote the full script in advance, then generated it using my avatar image and the Avatar 5 motion engine. Let me show you how. On the left side, click the AI Studio tab. This drops you into HeyGen's AI Studio. The first thing you want to check on the right-hand panel is the motion engine. Make sure it's set to Avatar 5. Over here is where we pick the avatar. I'll go with the image that I already prepared for this video. Now this is where your content goes. We have two choices for the script. We can either type or paste it straight into the text box, or we can upload an audio file and it will automatically lip sync to the character. That audio can be a recording of your own voice or a generated file from 11 Labs. Now here's something new in Avatar 5 that we didn't have in older versions. Near the motion engine option, open up the advanced settings. You'll see a motion type selector. This lets you control how your avatar moves, and you can also choose from a range of different motions based on the previous videos you recorded in your 15-second clips if you created a real digital twin of yourself. Once everything is ready, hit generate. I actually ran the same video through all three motion engines so you can compare the results yourself. Avatar 5 has the best realism and the smoothest movement overall. Avatar 4 is slightly behind but still produces great results, especially for longer talking head videos. Both of these engines cost 20 credits per minute of generation. Avatar 3 is the older engine, and it does not match the realism of 5 and 4, but the big advantage is that it is completely free and unlimited on the standard subscription plan. This is basically what I use to create all my tutorial videos with long talking heads in the corner and consistent voice throughout. Now, I did not generate the whole script at once. I split it into 9 to 10 separate segments and rendered each one individually. In my experience, that approach gives the best and most consistent results. Then I combined all 10 segments into one complete voiceover inside CapCut. I also made a copy of that combined voiceover, turned it into a separate compound clip, layered it directly on top of the original, aligned it perfectly, and lowered the volume on the copy so there is no double audio. Then I placed a circle mask over that layer and moved it to the top right corner. Now I have a perfectly aligned Facecam from my custom avatar, and I can add screen recordings, B-roll, and animations, while the Facecam stays in sync with the character speaking. And that is literally the whole blueprint. When you have a scene where you do not want the Facecam visible, just use the split feature to cut out that segment and press V on your keyboard to deactivate it. Just make sure you do not move or delete any segments of the Facecam layer, otherwise the whole structure will fall apart and you will have to realign everything from scratch. And that is the complete workflow. From building your avatar, to generating cinematic scenes with Seedance 2.0, to bringing it all together with Avatar 5 in the edit. All prompts used for the intro are going to be in a Google Doc inside my Telegram channel. Link is in the description. Almost 10,000 AI creators in there already, so if you are not in yet, come join us. And as always, remember one thing, the future is in your hands and you are the one generating it.